The following is a non-profit fan-based parody. Thomas Hobbes, Sarah Palin, Rick Astley, and the entireties of Iraq and Kuwait are owned by Funimation, Toei Animation, Fuji TV, and Akira Toriyama. Please support the official release.
Ah, Sir Thomas Hobbes, how doth you be?
I doth be okay.
Well, that doth be good.
Why do we keep saying doth? Oh well.
Have you seen the news on the Middle East recently?
How couldn't I have? It's been completely saturated.
Well, they're saying after all it cost $4.4 trillion.
I knew it. It was all a big mistake.
Please do explain.
Well, people keep saying that the war was fought for oil, but I don't think it is. Due to our involvement, gas production in Iraq is even more unstable than before, and production is down by less than 2/3 than before the war.
Well, we also were involved in Iraq to remove a regime that developed and used weapons of mass destruction that harbored and supported terrorists, committed outrageous human rights abuses, and defied the just demands of the United Nations and the world. George W. Bush.
Yeah, but that was under the UN Security Council Resolutions 678 and 687. 678 stating that Iraq had one final chance to implement Resolution 660, which meant that Iraq withdraw its forces unconditionally from Kuwait to the positions in which they were located on August 1st, 1990, the day before the invasion of Kuwait. If Iraq did not implement the resolution by January 15th, 1991, member states China, France, the UK, the US, and Russia
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
were authorized to use all necessary means to uphold and implement Resolution 660, requesting member states to keep the Council informed on their decisions, and Resolution 687 states that Iraq and Kuwait respect the boundary between the two countries, that Iraq dispose of all chemical, biological weapons. Iraq was also to compensate Kuwait for all of the damage done and to give all prisoners of war to the International Committee of the Red Cross. As you can see, the first resolution allowed all member states who had adequate military forces, so we could have kept our involvement to a minimum, to intervene. And the second is a Keep Nice Now Act.
Ah, dear sir, but you are blatantly forgetting that in Resolution 687, it states that Iraq obey, or we will force you to by all means.
No, I haven't, but it appears you have. For the resolution states that the Security Council could decide to take such further steps as may be required for the implementation of the present resolution and to secure peace and security in the area. Nowhere in it does it state the member states are the ones to intervene, merely to make plans, and they should have followed the resolution more carefully and maybe use the pre-established United Nations peacekeeping workforce.
Well, going back, why didn't we help rebuild Iraq's infrastructure as Saddam Hussein said in an interrogation by the FBI in 2003? At the end of the war, as Iraq began the rebuilding process, the price of oil was approximately $7 per barrel. Iraq could not possibly rebuild its infrastructure and economy with oil prices at this level. Kuwait was especially at fault regarding these low oil prices. It is also proven that oil is mined and drilled out of Iraq, and then it goes through the companies who sell it in Kuwait. With this scheme, most of the profit goes to the companies in Kuwait, and the prices are low. Very little money goes to Iraq.
Yes, but without cheap oil, American consumers would have to suffer through another gas crisis. I propose that if government involvement and approval, then maybe keeping peace with the Middle East wouldn't be similar to pulling teeth.
Well, I guess you're right.
Henry, would you please tell the neighbors to turn down your rock and roll music.
I believe that is the sound of your victory.